And we're live. My name is Zane Stevens. I'm the founder of Protea Financial. Welcome to Protea Live, episode 3. And yes, I am double dipping this week. A couple of reasons for that. One, I will be out of town next week, so I probably won't have an opportunity to go live with you all. Two, I really wanted to get this content out. When I came to you guys on Tuesday with the episode saying why accounting and sort of went into and delved into why I think it's a good idea to go into accounting career, but also what sort of traits you should look for in your personality if you want to become an accountant. I did touch on a couple of things that I think is really, really important within your personality that I think will allow you to be a good accountant. And I was sitting thinking about this, and I felt like I needed to go a little bit deeper. I felt like I needed to share a little bit more information with you all in terms of what makes a good accountant. And a couple of years ago, I actually put out an article about this, which I entitled One Key Trait to Look For in a Great Bookkeeper. And I will highlight that one good trait. And I think it's extremely important. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you'll see me put it out there often. If you're on my team at Protea, you'll hear me talk about it often. And I've probably spoken about it on this platform as well. But we'll highlight that a little bit later on through the process. I do want to, though, go into some of the skills that really make a good accountant. But before I get there, I actually want to go to Google. So google.com, I've typed in Protea Financial, and on the right-hand side, there's our reviews. Now, we don't ask for a lot of reviews. It's something new that we've done. We wanted to get some sort of client information to sort of see what we're doing well, what we aren't doing well, and how the market sees us. So from that came some Google reviews. But I think there's a lot of good highlights within those reviews that if you're listening carefully, reading carefully, will tie very nicely into what I'm going to tell you about being a really good accountant. So I'm just going to read some of them off. I'm not going to mention who they're from. You can go check it out if you're interested. But the first one goes, we switched CPAs in 2019, and part of the switch was getting a true expertise to streamline our bookkeeping. After talking to Zane, it was an easy decision to go with Protea. They're very thorough in their attention to detail. A pleasure to work with, and have gone above and beyond, even with the other tasks that they manage for me. Really a dream to work with the team. I've taken so much off my plate. Another one goes, as much as I love the people we worked with prior to Protea, in bookkeeping, working with a sole practitioner can be a single point of failure. Any emergency in their lives means there's absolutely nobody to do your books, so finding the right firm is critical to running a successful wine business. Luckily, someone I trust recommended Protea. The outstanding team works fast, has the soft skills needed in business, and their efficiency and attention to detail mean I can relax and do what I love. Any of the monthly booking costs are not increased at all. Work with firm. Great. I think we've heard the same word twice now. Might be a bit of a hint into what we're going to be talking about today. The third one on this list, and go, when our wine company a few years old, we needed to level up our financial reporting and get everything bank ready. So we would have some options going forward. Protea was referred to us by 3 separate parties they trusted, and they were our choice. They are high-functioning problem solvers who detail committed to their work, reliable, and highly organized. I love working with them, and they've helped us immediately. Like, that one has got all the hints that you need. That's sort of the type of review that you definitely want to get. And the final one I'm going to read, Protea Financial is responsive, affordable, absolutely lovely to work with. I've always received my customized monthly reports in a timely manner, which gives me the real-time financial information I need to navigate these challenging times with confidence. I can't say enough good things about their knowledge, capabilities, responsiveness, professionalism, and I can't imagine operating my business without Protea in my corner. So a bunch of really good words there. A lot of, hey, if you're looking for a bookkeeper and you have those words, you should feel really, really good about yourself. But I sort of bring that all in this article that I brought and things that go in my head all the time. There really are 5 areas that I think are really critical if you want to be a great accountant. Number 1, and this is in accounting, this is in business, this is in life, communication skills. I talk about it all the time. Be clear, be concise, be timely. Good communication is highly important in all aspects of life. But if you can communicate really, really well in accounting, it will take you a step further, because good communicators are people that are trusted. People hear what they're saying, believe what they're saying, and trust them. Number 2, this one was actually mentioned a few times specifically in the first and second one that I read out, but it's attention to detail. It seems like one of those most obvious things in the world. Like, if I'm going to be doing somebody's books, if I'm creating a history of their business, I need to be accurate. We know that history books aren't generally the most accurate thing in the world, but it is our job to focus in on the details, be as accurate as possible. Now, there is obviously a balance here. If you're getting the 98% answer, and to go from 98% to 100% is going to take you an extra hour, an extra hour is probably not worth it. But still, we want to be focused and attention to details as much as possible. Capturing the bill, get the document number right, get the amount right, get the terms right. Really important when it comes to cash flow management. Attention to detail is going to make you a better accountant. Next part came up in a few of the posts as well. Be organized. Organizational skills are highly undervalued. The more organized you are with your life, the more organized you are with your work, the more organized your clients, the people you're serving, will feel. If they feel like you're organized and in control, it's just another way that creates trust. People believe in you. They know that you'll get to it because you organized your life. So being able to find a way to work on being organized can really, really make a big difference. The next one is sort of I can almost hear people like, oh, that's woke, that's airy fairy, that's, it's all those like words that people like to put out, but it's actually an extremely important one. And one of the best skills to be a really good bookkeeper or accountant is to have empathy. Empathy is understanding how other people are feeling. And it can sometimes be tricky. I run into really smart accountants a lot of the time, but they lack empathy because they don't understand why their clients don't understand. And I'm always like, well, if they understood, they probably wouldn't be using us, right? They need your help. So you have to be empathetic to the point that they might not understand. You need to be empathetic that they're not very organized. They're relying on you to be organized. If you're working in a team, you have to be empathetic that people go through difficult times and they're going to need support to get through those times. So if you are showing empathy to those around you, if you're showing empathy to the people that you're working with, it's just another way to create trust. People trust accountants, make you a good accountant, makes you a great accountant. People want to work with people that they feel like that they're understanding and will always have other people's best interest at heart. Now, do be careful. Empathy for others is important, but have empathy for yourself. Understand that you're going to have tough days. You're going to understand that you're going to have moments that you need some help and support. Make sure you're being empathetic to yourself. Empathy should be both outwards and inwards. Look after the people, look after yourself. If you're looking after yourself, you're looking after the people around you as well. So stay empathetic. And like the title of my article went, so I'm 4N, right? We've gone communication skills, attention to detail, organization, empathy. But the number one skill, if you want to be a great accountant, number one is consistency. There is nothing worse than an accountant that is not consistent. And when I talk about consistent, I'm consistent in when they do their work, consistent in how they do work, consistent in the way they communicate, consistent in the timing of communication. People want to be able to trust and rely on you. The number one way to create trust is to be consistent. There's nothing worse than picking up a set of books and the cost from the same vendor has gone to 5 different accounts in the year. You purchase the same thing every single time, it's got to go to the same place. Consistency will create accuracy. Consistency will create trust. A consistent bookkeeper is a great bookkeeper. I will take an average talented bookkeeper that is super consistent over a superstar that I can't rely on. Be consistent. It's a great sign of reliability, and it will make you a better accountant no matter what you think. So those are the 5 skill sets that I believe that'll make you a better accountant. In summary, Great communication skills. Good communicators make a big difference. They make you feel like there's somebody there, makes you feel like somebody's listening. Have attention to detail. It might seem obvious, but attention to detail is extremely important in a good accountant. Number 3, be organized. Organized accountant is important. You're being organized for yourself and you're being organized for the people that you're serving. Be organized. Number 4, focus on your empathy. Have empathy for those people around you. Be understanding of what they're going through, and don't forget to be empathetic towards yourself. Empathy is important. It shows that you care. It shows that you see them as a partnership. And number 5, and the most important skill that you can get if you want to be a better accountant, is consistency. Be consistent in your work, be consistent in your timing, be consistent in your communication. Consistent people are people that are trusted and is seen as reliable. That's exactly what you want as an accountant, so be consistent. Those are my 5 key factors to being a better accountant. Write them down, work on them, improve them, focus on them, and you will be better at your job. It was great hanging out with you all. Have a good day.